congrats. Amazing hosting tonight. All right, okay.
I know.
How do you prepare when you're hosting for a big show like this?
You stress out for 6 weeks. You don't eat or sleep because you're so scared, and that's pretty much it.
Really? So when did you get the call, and who were you with when you found out that you'd be hosting this big show?
I was actually on set. I was doing Austin Alley because we found out like in the late winter of this year. So I found out a long time ago, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And it was awesome because I just kept hearing all these stories about Ross and R5 doing this concert last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he loved it. He was like, it was the best concert we've ever done. So I was like, that's awesome. And he kept telling me about it. And I got this phone call being like, do you want to host it? And I was like, Ross, I'm going to host it. So that was very cool.
But you're not going to be there.
But I'm like, but you're not going to be there. I told him I didn't want you.
Awkward.
I know.
What is it like on set? We've been kind of overhearing some of the questions, but you guys get there. You guys are really best friends on set, right?
Yeah, it's a very tense work environment, very hostile. It's rough. No, I'm totally kidding. It's like the best work environment on the planet. Everyone's so collaborative, and we take suggestions from anyone. Like if the prop guy has a funny idea for a joke, or like the lighting guy has a funny idea for a joke, or an extra. We've actually had extras be like, what about this? And we're like, yes, because we just want the best joke for the moment.
That's amazing. So I mean, you're not stressing the writers out or anything like that, right?
No, even though the writers are so good, but they're always so careful to make sure it's the best joke possible. And we always do scenes until everyone on set is cracking up laughing. And whenever we see tears in people's eyes from laughter, then we're like, all right, we got it. But we don't stop. We've done it till like 1 a.m. and haven't stopped.
Now you are a writer yourself, right?
Yeah, I got on the writing staff last year.
That's pretty cool.
It's really cool, yeah.
Do you want to be a triple threat? Because you've directed a bit, but not like your own projects and things. Would you
Yeah.
love to direct an episode of Austin and Alley too?
I would love to. Yeah, I really, really want to direct one. I'd actually love to direct one of the other Disney shows.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of the kids on there, and it'd be cool to direct it without actually having to be in it as well.
Is it tough though at directing your friends? See, there's a bug. It might go in my mouth.
Oh yeah, it got in there.
It can,
it's like, it's
yes,
right there.
It's right here.
Can you
There's a
grab
bug
it?
right here.
There you go. Oh, you
So
got it.
is it tough when you're directing buddies and friends, like from other projects that you've done?
No, I thought it would be, but luckily my friends are like really talented, and I think way more talented than I am. So whenever they come on set, I'm just like, yeah, just do your thing. You're awesome. So it's very fun.
When you go back in time, yeah, you're back in time. You're 9. When was the moment when you knew like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
I remember being on a plane coming to Toronto to film the first movie I ever did, and I was really lucky. I got to be the star of this movie at 9, which never happens. It was amazing, and it was so cool to shoot in Toronto too, because it's a Canadian and BBC film, so it was a very good, cool Canadian project. Yeah. And I just remember being on the plane and going over the script with my mom, and we were looking at the lines, and I was like, all right, this is it. This is what I want to do. And again on Austin Alley, because you always go through transitions and see if you want to keep doing it. Right. Remember on Austin Alley doing the pilot, and I was like working with these amazing showrunners, these amazing writers and actors, and I was like, this is it. I have to do this.
Has there been a point where you've taken jobs where you just had to take a job because?
Oh, I think I'm still taking jobs when I take a job. I just want to work. I just love working with new people, and I just like new experiences. But luckily, every project I've done, I learned something from it, so it's never been a waste.
What do you love about Canada, and more specifically, what do you love about Toronto? We know you're a West Coast boy now, you live in LA, but what do you love about this city?
I love Toronto because it is like a city, and being in LA, that's not a city. It's like little like communities all tucked away from each other.
Yeah.
So I love being here because it reminds me of like a New York vibe, but it's also Canadian, which I love Canada, so it's the perfect combination of both.
Any favorite parts of the city? Like, do you like, there's the Annex or the beaches or any restaurants like Little Italy? Like, I could go there and just eat forever. But...
You know, there's this one place, my buddy's coming from Toronto today, and he's going to take me there, I think, after, for this sausage. It's like a sausage and a bun, and it has all these amazing ingredients. I forget what it's called.
But it's a place that has
It's a place that has sausages. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You can eat it there. Am I helping? You can get Coke if you want, or water. You can get any kind of beverage you want. No?
Is it the hot dog place, the famous hot dog? I don't know.
It's so good.
And there's a place in Vancouver that has the most expensive hot dog.
Japa Dog.
Yeah. Oh no, and there's a dog. It's called Dougie Dogs.
Dougie Dogs.
Yeah. Anyway, so I digress. Anyway, so there's only 3 of you, mom, dad, and you. Your only child. How do you guys celebrate holidays?
Usually over Skype. Luckily, my mom came on this trip, but you can't always be that lucky because this whole hiatus I've been doing movies in different cities, so I was never actually really home or even in LA for this whole year.
Right.
And on weekends I usually do signings or go to different mall tours and go to children's hospitals, stuff like that. So you're rarely actually anywhere but a hotel room. So it's tough to actually celebrate things. So I try to fly out friends if it's their birthday or if it's a family member that I want to hang out with. We try to just meet up in Detroit or Ohio or wherever it is.
Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going to Detroit actually tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's not that far. Favorite artists right now? Who are some of your favorite musical artists?
My favorite artists right now. I love the 1975, like this new band that's like kind of on the up, and they're so good. Their album is just insane. The album's called the 1975, and you guys got to check it out. It's awesome.
Excellent. And who are some of your, okay, let's talk about favorite movies that you could watch over and over and
Yeah.
over again, and then we'll talk about favorite stars and up and comers. So,
Okay, cool.
favorite movies.
My favorite movie of all time is Forrest Gump. I also love Back to the Future too. No, not two. I mean like TOO, like as well. You got to be careful when you're talking about those movies.
Could you do a Forrest Gump impersonation?
Oh, I'm so bad at it. Okay, I'll try it, but I'm so bad at this. You're gonna be like, he does not like this movie. I'm Forrest Gump. No, I can't do it. Sounds like I'm making fun of him.
Box of
And everyone in
chocolates.
Texas.
Yeah,
or in the
now
South.
you're done.
Yeah.
Gum shrimp. Okay, so that's favorite movie at all time. Favorite movie star or up and coming. Favorite producer. We'll let you do whatever you want.
I love Ron Howard's career. I love that he's been able to do directing and acting. I love that because I like the entire process of storytelling, whether it's
Yeah.
acting or writing or producing, whatever it is. Let's let the process. And I love a lot of the new guys, kind of like the SNL crew, because they're all writing their own material, which is really fun. Like they're writing their own movies that they're starring in. I think that's very inspirational for young artists.
And they do a lot of digital shorts, and you have you've been doing a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about some of your projects and side projects, and one that you can't talk about, which I overheard, but
Yeah, well, I was really lucky that Disney gave me this show that I could make on my own with just my buddy and I. And it's a show called The Coppertop Flop Show. And it's a sketch comedy show, but it's just digital shorts, and they get shown between shows. And it was really awesome we pitched it, because we just pitched it very honestly, because we're saying, look, this is what I did growing up, and this is what kids love to do in high school or middle school.
Yeah.
And even 12-year-olds are making videos and getting famous on YouTube because of this. So let's show them that content on TV. And because of that, we got this other show that I can't tell you about, but it's on Disney XD this fall. I wish I could tell you, because it's really a great show. You guys are going to love it.
talk to us a little bit about bullying as well. And I think so many people have gone through it. And what kind of advice can you give kids and adults? Because I think a lot of adults also get bullied at work,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
like in our 20s.
yeah, no, absolutely, and even older too. I think it's so tough that I think a lot of times we don't take the time to recognize people and see people for how amazing they are, and I think that's really sad, because I think even just I'm in a lot of airports, so I always see people in airports, and it's a great way to see people and view social life. And I wish people would just be more kind to one another, because when you do see someone do a kind gesture, it means the world to them,
Yeah.
and it means a lot. And I think in high school, it's really important that if you are being bullied or you have an issue, to talk about it, because people are there to listen, even if you don't feel like it.
Yeah. What is crucial to you? What is family, work, personal life? Like, what could you not live without?
I really couldn't live without my family, my friends. They're my rock. They're amazing. But I also couldn't live without the kids who look up to me. I really love it. And I go to a lot of children's hospitals. My little cousin has leukemia, so I spend a lot of time in children's hospitals. And it's amazing to see these kids smile when they haven't smiled in a while, or to get excited when they're going through such a hard struggle, or to see families get a spark of excitement when it's been tough for a while.
Well, congratulations on all your success, and to many more.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Wicked.
You guys rock.
Thank you.